seen the title of this video is What Pill to Take for Weight Loss, and it's kind of a play. If you've seen the film The Matrix, the guy gets two options. He gets a red pill and a blue pill. One, he can stay in whatever he thinks is reality now, and then the new book can kind of show him what is reality. And then basically what I'm going to say to you is, by taking the blue pill, whatever it is, the pill that takes you into a new way of looking at life, is how you're going to look at food, how you're going to appreciate it, and how I kind of do it, and how it's worked for me and for a lot of other people, I'm pretty sure, and kind of taking food more mathematically, if that makes any sense. Anyway, stay tuned for the whole video, and that'll all make sense, so keep watching. Start my breakfast is a steak. I'm like the Matrix, you know. It's scrolling numbers for me, so I know that steak has just over 40 grams of protein and about 25 grams of fat, which is quite high grams of fat. I don't have to eat the fat, but I'm going to, because my goal is 100 grams of fat a day and around 2 to 225 protein a day. After that, I'm going to weigh out some cornflakes. Complementing that now with about just under 100 grams of cornflakes, which is about 80 grams of carb. So I hit my target for the morning of hitting some fat, some carbs, some proteins. I'll probably put the total on the screen now, so that'd be like just under 80 carbs. Just over 80 carbs even, sorry, about 44 grams of protein and 25 grams of fat. So that sets me up for the day. As I said in the last video, I'll break it out throughout the day. Sometimes I would have more in one go, less in one go. But yes, I just see scrolling numbers. I'm like the Matrix, like the red pill or the blue pill. Which one, right? Mid-morning, raiding the cupboards. If this clears out, I'm gonna grab one of these. So this is a Cadbury's brunch bar. Here we go, so per bar, we are looking at, that's not very clear, let me show you, let me give you the light. So there's your info per bar. So I'm gonna have one of these, it's 21 carbs, it's 1.7 grams of protein and not much fat. So I'll add them to my tally and see where I get to at the end of the day. So I'm lazy, I cook all my stuff on the George Foreman, which you can probably see there. And all I do is add this mixed spice for some form of seasoning, and then generally I eat it with some ketchup. Because, you know, who cares? But yeah, that is kind of the lazy man's guide. You can still, you don't have to put the hours in. You don't have to do hours and hours and make your food look pretty. You can be lazy like me, and you can still get your results. You can still get lean. You can still hit your calories. Obviously, it depends on your attention span. I'm happy eating boring food. Like, people say it's boring. I find it, I quite like it. It's quite tasty. But I hear a lot of people that watch me eat my like chicken breasts. I do slack on veg. I should hit more veg, more vitamins for sure, but I'll eat my I don't know, my chicken breast and then some form of carb, either wholemeal bread or a bagel or whatever. And I couldn't eat like that, but I can. It works for me. If you can be plain, you can be boring. I find that you'll find it easier. But whatever. 99, 100. Oh, sorry, didn't see the video camera down there. Yeah, didn't see that. Luckily, I've got home early on a Wednesday, and my professional chef, aka my mother, has whipped me up something nice. So I'll show you what I'm eating, just for some more ideas on how to fill yourself up, and again, how to kind of go into this way of tracking your food, and the little tricks and tips I use to make sure that I feel full without smashing and wasting calories in the wrong places. So here I got steak, pasta, some peppers, some carrots, and some peas. Brown pasta. It looks like there's a lot on the plate. That's my hand. But in general, because a lot of this food doesn't carry very much calories, so for example the vegetables, you can get away with it. So that's one good thing to do. If you fill your meals up with veg, then you'll feel full and you won't have wasted calories, really. That's a good way of looking at it anyway. But yeah, this is what my dinner from my professional chef is anyway. CDF home gym coming soon. Right, just been to Costco and I've won 2 boxes of carb killers. Check those in the boot. Some cayenne pepper, which is good. Bought today's mixed breakfast with the whole fam, and some chicken. Do the rest. So basically the point I'm making of this video, this whole lifestyle, this whole take the blue pill, look at food differently. If you try and prep your food or try and plan and do your food, even the day before can be a hassle. I like to do it at the start of the week. Go to the shop where you know they've got the stuff you want, that's healthy, that's gonna hit your calories and keep you full, and buy a ton of it. And in that way, everything is much easier. Even if you try and, like, you go to a shop, oh no, they've always got it. You get there and they haven't got that thing you're gonna have. You gotta think on your feet. Sometimes it's easy to make the wrong decision. So that's the point of this video. We're off to the beach, gonna get some cool clips. I'll probably end with some cool clips. Done.